friends, and welcome to Art with Mrs. Buffo. Today we're going to work on a really cool set of drawings of Halloween ideas. You're going to have time to practice on your whiteboards using these step-by-step instructions. We're going to make each image our original creation, so I want you to use all creativity that you have for me today. We're going to be discussing the term silhouette, and we're going to use the art materials of pastels or permanent markers along with our watercolor paints. Let's get started. Let's talk a little bit about our new art concept, a silhouette. This is defined as a two-dimensional representation of an outline of an object, often filled in with black. Many of the objects that we're making today don't quite qualify as a silhouette because we're going to see through the images with little tiny details. So we're going to learn about silhouettes and apply them in kind of a fake way. I hope you're okay with that. Let's get started with our witch's hat. The very first step is always the same. On the back of your paper, write your name, today's date, and which class you're a part of. Step 2 starts by flipping our paper over and drawing almost a triangle on the front. Instead of a straight bottom, we're going to add a curve. Adding another curve to the top and a little buckle gives us that Halloween witch's hat feel. Doing an oval around the bottom actually shows the brim of the hat. Coloring in these spaces with the rest of our oil pastel is okay. I'm going to leave the ribbon blank. You'll see why later. Step 3 includes prepping our watercolor paints. I get my paintbrush nice and wet and I drip a little bit of water in each color that I want to use today. This will start the paint liquefaction process. In step 4, you're going to choose a color palette. I chose Analogous Colors, which means neighboring colors on the color wheel. I'm starting with green, doing blue and purple as well. Using these 3 colors, I'm going to watercolor the background of my witch's hat image using wet on wet blending technique. This means I use a lot of water to smoosh around the colors on the paper. Using my paintbrush as the application tool, let's see how it turns out. Some of the time, it can take a while for our paintings to dry. So are you ready for a little secret? We're gonna speed up the process today. So here's secret step number 5. You're gonna take a piece of paper towel and look at what we do with it. We're gonna straighten out the paper towel and tap, tap, tap on our painting, pulling off that extra water. Let's see. Our next image is the bat. Let's start with our name, date, and class on the back. Flip it over. We're going to use a Sharpie. Let's draw a big circle, adding 2 triangles on the top for ears. Each side of the bat, I'm going to put a rainbow, and then I'm going to put 3 dots under each rainbow. These are going to help me make the wings. Swoop, swoop, swoop. Swoop, swoop, swoop. One big swoop connecting them together. Oh, cool, it's starting to come together. Let's add some eyes. Oh, check out these cool eyes I'm making. Now we're gonna take some quality time with our permanent markers and color in the entire image. The witch hat we used an oil pastel. I wanted to show you another option where we could use a permanent marker. Let's keep watching. Step 3 is the same as the last project, prep your paints. Okay, remember those analogous colors I used? This time I'm going to use a few different shades of both purple and green along with our blue. Let's check out the finished product. I wanted to show you another image using the same ideas. This is from a few years ago. I taught the students how to draw a cat with a nice arched back. Maybe if we have time, I can go through that as well. I hope you had fun with today's project. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you soon.